staring at your phone again. Same chat, same silence. The last message still says delivered, not read, not answered, just sitting there. And then suddenly, they come back. Not fully, not clearly, just enough to shake everything. A random like, a short hey, a reply that feels careful. And now you're thinking, why now? Do they miss me? Or are they just bored? Is this real? Or am I about to get hurt again? Am I stupid for even hoping? Here's the truth most people won't tell you. They're not confused. They're testing. Avoidant exes don't come back for connection first. They come back for emotional safety checks. And no, you're not weak for feeling pulled back in. You're human. By the end of this video, you'll understand the exact 3 tests they use, why they do it, and how to respond without losing yourself again. Let's get into it. Most people think when an avoidant comes back, it means they've changed. But the real truth is, it means they feel something again. And that scares them. Avoidant attachment isn't about not caring. It's about caring so deeply that closeness feels unsafe. Their nervous system doesn't read love as comfort. It reads it as pressure, as risk, as losing control. So when distance grows, they relax. But when they feel you slipping away for real, something shifts beneath the surface. The connection pulls them back, but the fear comes with it. Now they're stuck between 2 forces, the longing to reconnect and the instinct to protect themselves. So they don't rush back in. They test the emotional waters first, not consciously, not strategically, but predictably. And here's what nobody explains. If you don't recognize these tests, you'll respond in a way that pushes them away again. Or worse, you'll abandon yourself trying to pass them, and that's where the cycle repeats. The first test is the low-effort reach-out. Here's the part no one talks about. Most couples think a message means intention, but with avoidance, it often means hesitation. They don't come back with depth. They come back with distance disguised as effort. A simple hey, a random meme, a vague check-in, because their nervous system is asking, is it safe to approach without getting pulled in too fast? They're not testing your love, they're testing your reaction. Most people respond with pressure without realizing it. Why are you texting me now? Or, you disappeared. But a grounded response sounds like, hey, good to hear from you. Have you been? One feels like pressure. The other feels like space. And in that moment, something inside them relaxes. Okay, this isn't intense yet. And when you meet them there, the walls between you start to soften before anything real is even said. The second test is the emotional temperature check. And this is where it gets really interesting. Most people think avoidants are cold, but beneath the surface, they're hyper-aware. They're scanning you emotionally, constantly. Not for love, but for intensity. Because intensity feels like losing control. So they'll open up just a little, not fully, just enough to test the waters. They might say something like, I've been thinking about things lately. And most people miss this moment. They react from pain. Oh, now you care? After everything? But a grounded response sounds like, yeah, I get that. It's been a lot to process. One creates pressure. The other creates safety. And in that small shift, their nervous system starts to register something new. Maybe this time feels different. That's when emotional doors begin to open again. Slowly, carefully, but real. The third test is the one that breaks most people. The "will you chase me again" test. Most couples fall right back into old patterns without even realizing it. Because the moment an avoidant pulls back slightly, you feel it immediately. That shift, that distance. And your instinct kicks in. Fix it. Reach out more. Don't lose them again.
But here's the deeper truth. They're watching to see if you'll abandon yourself the way you did before. This isn't about control. It's about predictability. Their system is asking, is this the same dynamic or something new? Most people double text, over-explain, chase clarity. But a different response looks like staying grounded, giving space, not overextending. And in that space, something shifts inside them. Wait, they're not chasing me anymore. Not louder conversations, not more effort, not proving your worth, but emotional self-respect. And here's what changes everything. When you stop chasing, they finally feel safe enough to move toward you. That's the shift that turns a cycle into something new. This isn't about playing games, and it's not about winning them back. It's about becoming someone who doesn't lose themselves in the process of loving someone else. Because when you understand these patterns, you stop reacting from fear. You start responding from clarity, from presence, from self-respect. And your partner feels that before you even say a word. This isn't a strategy. This is growth. And honestly, that's what real connection has been waiting for the whole time. Because the relationship you want doesn't come from passing their tests. It comes from no longer needing to.